What's up, everyone? You're tuned in to the Late Night Channel Eeps. I'm your host, EEPMON, episode 77. And today I thought I would give you a little show and tell of these trading cards that I created for quantum cybersecurity company Quantropi. These are actually double-sided. And yeah, Quantropi is based in Ottawa, Ontario. And I was essentially headhunted to do and create the visual identity and branding for the startup. And for me, what I like about working for a startup is the fact that I myself and I am an entrepreneur where I have to wear many roles, right? I can't just do art. I have to have a business mind. I have to think, marketing. I got to think, asset creation, understanding the conversations between engineering, software, technology, art, creativity. It's this whole holistic activation and experience is, I think, one of my strengths beyond just, creating art. And in my previous episodes, I have said that it is sort of my strength is to see and create and things that merge art and tech. So the fact that I'm involved with a quantum cybersecurity startup creating next generation innovative technologies is very exciting, and it's a lot of fun. So these are the cards, and these are the backs of each of these physicists and innovators who have contributed significantly in the field of quantum mechanics. And our co-founder and chief scientist, Dr. Randy Kwong, these are his heroes, and many more. So James Wen, he is the other co-founder, and he is the CEO of Quantropi. A quick story: we go way back since high school days, so it's crazy. I know it, and I think I might have mentioned it a long time ago in my previous episode, but we crossed paths with each other, right? Like, he was traveling, I was traveling. He would message me once in a while, and hey, what are you doing? Hey, I'm here. And then we've always kept tabs with each other of what he was doing, what I was doing. He knows I'm doing creative, entrepreneurial, whatever. And yeah, it was. I remember he reached out to me, and he really wanted to see if I would be interested in doing something that's part of the quantum technology movement. And that was many years. Well, it was 2020 that he approached me about this. And I'm a big fan of quantum mechanics and watching a lot of YouTube documentaries about this topic. So I was like, of course, oh my God. But I don't want to digress too much. And can you believe, I think Quantropi now is around 6 years now. So congratulations to the Quantropi team. But yeah, let me give you a show and tell of these things, and I will go straight to the demo stage, because I want, I might as well. I created these things, and it'd be fun to show you the actual file source. So this is the front of the cards, and we have, for this series, we have these guys. And just to give you an idea of how I do things in Illustrator and how I prepare my files, each and every one of these are different artboards. And I don't know if you can see it here. Can you see it here? Oh, maybe you cannot. That's too bad. I'm not sure why it doesn't show that way. Let me see if I can I pull it out here? Oh, no, you cannot. Huh. 1 second, folks. Here, this will do temporary. These are my different artboards. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, Albert Einstein, 5, 6, 7. So each artboard holds one of the illustrations that I created, and the theme behind this style is really about entropy, randomness, yet in a way it's abstract, creating figurative form. So it's a mishmash between that and creating something that that's very sort of like a mosaic of things, but yet a portrait at the same time. So I thought that's pretty cool. Um, but let's like dive into, for example, Albert Einstein. This is the file here, and like I said, I love vector graphics because vector, again, it's not like Photoshop where it's all raster painting pixels, but these are all shapes and paths, and it's all calculated with mathematics. So essentially, you can move these things, you can scale them, and you'll never lose quality. So here, I'm just moving that part of the face out, or I can move this thing out. It's all a bunch of pieces put together. And then every card would have its own, again, it's got Albert Einstein, Chen Xiangwu, for example, Mary Curie, Katherine Johnson. And one thing, when you go to print, you got to make sure that all your fonts are converted to outlines, of course. But yeah, it's a template here, right? I've created a template. So the icons are consistent throughout. So I don't know if you can see it here on the upper right hand corner. I guess my Eps QR codes in a way, but essentially they're all different layers corresponding to the different artboards. Okay, so let's look at again. Let's go back to Albert Einstein and just expand on the layers here. And I do my best to to write it down as much as name my layers as much as I can. But let's go to Albert Einstein here, for example, and here. So I'll have his name is here, but so this one's already in outline mode, which I always say you should always make your fonts into outlines prior to production, because if you're using a special font, for example, the other end or the person who's printing it may not have that font, so it's best to convert it to outlines. So you may lose the font data. However, all the printer really cares about is the path data, so you want to keep it at path. You want to have it outlines, but I always keep a version of the original font. So you can see this is the original font. Okay, you can tell because it becomes editable or editable. But then to create, and this would be the outline version. But what's interesting is that to do a gradient effect, this can only be done when you have a path, not on a font. So yeah, just take a look at her here, Chen Xiangwu, and similarly, got the same sort of like, got the icon. I have the whole sort of a path to create this sort of angular gray background, and it's a clipping mask. So that means whatever is within the shape, anything outside of it, like it basically contains, it's like a container. So I could put an illustration in here and basically move it around like so, right? Pretty neat, huh? I love clipping masks. Like, it's my go-to. Okay, and this is the background. The rectangle is the background. You could change it to, like, it's gray as default. But I could, if I really want to, I could make it like rainbow color crazy. But that's a bit too much here. Maybe this would be like a limited edition card or something like that. But anyway. Katherine Johnson. It's cool, huh? So I have these templates, and I would export these as 300 DPI, or even better though, depending on the request from the other end. But just sending the file as is, like vector graphics or SVG or .EPS files, or even .ai. is acceptable because printers absolutely love vector graphics. It's like almost one to one when it comes to quality output. Um, so that's the front. Now let's take a look at the back. Now in the back, I decided in this version for some reason, I don't remember why, but I kept it just one artboard. Um, but it's probably fairly simple because as you can see, there's different. This is the description for Chen Xing Wu, and then if I swap it to Satendra Nath Bose, then of course I just need to update the info like so. So you have a base template, and then you have the text that goes on top of it. So this is Galois. So to match the background, this is the portrait in the background is not Galois. So I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Galois. Then we would have to match it with his illustration, which is this. There we go. That's the way to do it. I don't know if you can see it, but I do have the actual card, which is like, I don't know if you can see that. There you go. See? So it's quite, it's pretty good. It came up pretty good, huh? Not bad, not bad. Oh, there's a QR code. I put the QR code on. There's the QR code. But similarly, if we were to look into the layer structure, I have a base layer here. This is the dark rectangle, and then we have these different like assets that overlay to create some interesting composition. And I like this. This is a nice detail. Like I like this rainbow sort of like backdrop. It's another layer. And it's this dude right here. There it is. Kind of gives a nice additional frame to the composition, I could change it. If I really want, I could change it to anything, but I like this. But this is all vector, folks. All 100% vector. All 100% vector. Even, even this stuff. This is just like some detail. I can move this stuff around. This, this glitch asset is actually generative art. I created a computer program that outputs like these random vector assets that are glitchy, and it could add the colors, change the color tones, and all that. So yeah, I've really built a library over the years. That's kind of cool. And even this, like the details, even as this horizontal stroke, right? It's all like gradient too. But do you see what I mean by the detail? Like you can zoom in, but you can never lose quality. Look at that. It still maintains the same shapes. You see how it's like really crisp. You go really super in. All right. Even the QR code is vector. There you go. Aha. So yeah, that's my little show and tell thing. And I think I want to continue this lineage of illustrations. I have more actually. I have other illustrations that I haven't released yet, but this is a good set. Did we print them all? I think we printed these ones. But the ones I have right now, I only have 4 with me. So but we do have it at the office, folks. So if you're interested in a set, yeah, just let me know. Maybe I can see if I can find a way to get you one. But yeah, see, these are all vector 2. So let's take a look here. Let's like scroll here. Pretty cool, huh? The virtual gallery right here, folks. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah, so working with the Quantropi folks has been cool, man. Like they really given me a lot of freedom in how to really like, to create. And I like that because it's not every day you to have that opportunity to have them trust you to create. This is tea, by the way. And that's what I did. And I'm really glad that it's really cool to see my work being used for many of their applications, presentation material, when they're at the conference. Art. This is a real example where art plays a contributing role to bring value of what the company offers. Like, I mean, sure, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not quantum, but the design elements and the aesthetic and the keeping the look and feel very sharp and attention to detail down to the pixel is very important, and it shows the team's passion and dedication to show the world our what we are capable of. So yeah, that's a little bit of a show and tell. I thought I'd just don't want this to be too long of a show, but yeah, this is the Late Night Channel Eats episode 77. Quantropi cards. Let me know if you are interested, and I'll see if I can get you one or a set. They're fun, nice collectibles from yours truly, EEPMON. But yeah, have a great evening, have a great afternoon, have a great morning wherever you are in the world, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Like and subscribe. Any questions you have about design, Illustrator, questions or tips, just let me know, because I like to think that I'm pretty good at it, I guess. Yeah, not flex or anything. Okay, talk later. Bye.